Well, hello viewers, this is News and Trends, and you're watching the Daily News Bulletin with me, KV Nurumi. In the next 10 minutes, we will try to bring you all the latest news and updates on the COVID 19 pandemic from across the world, the country, the region, and from the state as well. So stay tuned. But first, let's take a look at the headlines. Ministry of Information and Broadcasting issues an advisory for journalists and media houses to take precautions for COVID 19. Ministry of Home Affairs has further expanded the list of exempted items from the COVID-19 lockdown. And death toll due to COVID-19 touches 640, cases rise to 19,984. Now the details. The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting issued an advisory to print and electronic media today calling on journalists covering coronavirus-related incidents to take precautions. The ministry said it has come to its notice that a large number of media persons have recently contracted COVID-19 while covering the happenings in certain parts of the country. The advisory asks the management of media houses to take necessary care on their field as well as office staff. The Ministry of Home Affairs has further expanded the list of exempted items from the COVID-19 lockdown. According to a new order from the ministry, facilities for import and export such as pack houses, inspections and treatment facilities for seeds and horticulture produce, research establishments dealing with agriculture and horticulture activities, and inter and intra-movement of planting materials and beekeeping related materials are exempted from the lockdown measures. Shops selling educational books and shops selling electric fans are also given relaxation from the lockdown measures. Besides, bedside attendants and caregivers of senior citizens residing in their homes in the social sector and recharge facilities for prepaid mobile phone connection under public utilities and food processing units in urban areas under supply of essential goods are included in the exempted services and activities in the lockdown measures. Prime Minister on Monday expressed gratitude to Mother Earth on the occasion of Earth Day 2020 and thanked for the abundant care and compassion. Taking to microblogging site Twitter, the Prime Minister pledged to work towards a cleaner, healthier, and a more prosperous planet. While India battles the deadly COVID-19 pandemic, Prime Minister gave a shout to all the frontline workers who are leaving no stone unturned in the country's fight against the deadly virus. On International Day of Mother Earth, we all express gratitude to our planet for the abundance of care and compassion. Let us pledge to work towards a cleaner, healthier, and more prosperous planet. A shout out to all those working at the forefront to defeat COVID-19, the Prime Minister tweeted. Nagaland Chief Minister Nipi Rio also tweeted on Earth Day saying in the wake of COVID-19, reports say that pollution levels have dropped, which is the silver lining to an otherwise dark phase in human history. Let us commit to support resuscitating the economy through promoting health and environment protection post COVID-19, the Chief Minister tweeted. Minister for Higher and Technical Education Temjan Imnaolong also tweeted on Earth Day saying, "Greetings to everyone on the auspicious occasion of Earth Day, a day to inspire awareness and appreciation for the importance of Earth's environmental health. Let us pledge to conserve its natural resources and protect it from degradation." Minister for Health and Family Welfare Espang Yupom has said that the installation work for setting up of Biosafety Lab BSL-3 at Naga Hospital Authority Kohima is in full progress and the lab technicians engaged in the work are working tirelessly for its early completion. The minister tweeted assuring the people of the state that the testing laboratory will be operational at the earliest. The death toll due to COVID-19 rose to 640 and the number of cases to 19,984 in the country on Wednesday according to the Union Health Ministry. The number of active COVID-19 cases is 15,474 while 3,869 people have been cured and discharged and one person had migrated, it said. The total number of cases includes 77 foreign nationals. A total of 37 deaths were reported since Tuesday evening, 19 from Maharashtra, 13 from Gujarat, 3 from West Bengal, and 1 each from Tamil Nadu and Jharkhand. Of the 640 deaths, Maharashtra tops the tally with 251 fatalities, followed by Gujarat at 90, Madhya Pradesh at 76, Delhi at 47, Rajasthan at 25, Telangana at 23, and Andhra Pradesh at 22. Assam has registered 35 infections so far, and Meghalaya has reported 12 cases. Manipur and Tripura have 2 cases each, while Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh have reported a case each. The coronavirus pandemic has killed more than 170,000 people globally, close to two-thirds of them in the hardest hit Europe, according to an AFP tally. In total, 170,226 people have died from the virus around the world, including 106,737 in Europe. With 42,364 deaths, the United States has the highest mortality rate, followed by Italy with 24,114 fatalities and Spain with 21,282. France has 20,265 deaths and Britain 16,509. The US Senate has unanimously approved $484 billion in fresh relief for the economy and hospitals hammered by the coronavirus pandemic. The bill was hurried along shortly after congressional leaders and the White House brokered an agreement. The measure, which passed by unanimous consent after more than a week of negotiations between Democrats, Republicans, and the White House, now heads to the House of Representatives, where a vote could occur as early as tomorrow. Let's now take you to the briefing being made by the state government on the status of COVID-19 in the state.
As of 3 p.m. today, a total of 543 samples have been sent for testing, out of which 6 samples were sent today from the state. The results of 481 samples have been received and all are negative. The results of 62 samples are awaited. Today, a total of 1,452 persons have been screened and a total of 120 persons are presently under facility quarantine. In regard to contact tracing and tracking in connection with the COVID-19 positive person from Dimapur detected in Guwahati, as of 21st April 2020, the surveillance teams have covered 834 households and 4,755 persons have been screened. So far, all the samples sent from Dimapur have tested negative in connection with the positive case. I would like to inform that for the convenience of the public, the Nagaland Medical Council has partnered with the Department of Health and Family Welfare for providing OPD services in Kohima and Dimapur in the backdrop of district hospitals being converted to COVID-19 hospitals. Depending on the availability of volunteers, similar arrangements will be expanded to other locations and districts also. This service is in addition to the arrangement of specialist consultation in urban primary health centers being provided by the government doctors. Meanwhile, routine services will continue in all other non-COVID health centers and PMJAY services in empaneled private hospitals so that the normal health delivery is not affected.
Now let's take a look at some of the news that's coming in from the rest of the districts. Special Committee for COVID-19 for Dimapur, led by Y. Kheto Sema, accompanied by members of Committee for Arrangement of Quarantine Centers, Dimapur inspected State Institute of Health and Family Welfare Chumagedima to identify feasibility of observation center today. Since the word quarantine creates a sense of apprehension in the minds of the public, the authorities have decided to name such centers as observation home or center. So far, more than 50 hotels and government infrastructures have been identified in Dimapur. NER Agri Expo site, Fort Mile, has also been identified as an observation center. The committee also held meeting with Naga Tribal Union Chomagidima today. Kikhato appealed the community, especially the Naga tribal unit Chomagitima, to cooperate with the government in fighting against the pandemic. Secretary Food and Civil Supplies Honjay Konyak also accompanied the inspection team. A little over 1,000 persons can be accommodated in the hotels and government infrastructures identified so far by the government.
Itu demand totally important assembly to essential commodities to parent dibo lage, bahima dibo lage, fat dibo lage, chickpeas dibo lage, और इतना वक़्त भी जा समुद्र को नोगे को बोतो भी जाओ, इम्फाल भी जाओ, है ना नोए? itu karena demand to mini Indian sana sih, itu karena ICT का very low level, और कहीं कहीं बताएगा ना demand के और मतलब टीवी वगैरह में प्लान हो रहा है तो तार आई करते तब आने का निकल गया है itu क्या अच्छा लगता है खाना अच्छा मिलता है हाँ लेकिन इससे अच्छा है तो पहला जो स्थिति में था हम आए ना अभी अच्छा है ना अच्छा है
The Directorate of School Education has informed that any school or institution within the state opting for online education during the current COVID-19 lockdown period shall adhere to the following guidelines. In case the school institution is conducting any online classes using any application, social media platform, the responsibility to ensure safety of the children in the digital space shall be of the school or the institution. The school or the institution shall follow all the necessary safety measures given by the authorities from time to time. Participation of children in virtual classrooms shall be under parental supervision. For this, school or institutions should provide orientation to parents. Login IDs should not be made in the name of the students, and students should only be attending the online classes or interaction as a guest. Entire control of the virtual classroom shall be with the teacher only, so that the students are prevented from falling into prey of cyber bullying or abuse. Neglecting the safety and security of any children in any manner shall attract strict action against the school or institution under Section 75 of the Juvenile Justice Act 2015 and other relevant sections of the existing laws. Well, that's all we have for you in this edition. We wish to thank all of you who have subscribed to us on our YouTube channel. Do stay tuned as we try to bring lots of more of such news and events through this medium. Meanwhile, we request all of you to take cognizance of all the directives issued by the government in order to contain the COVID-19 pandemic. Stay home and stay safe. From all of us here, it's bye for now and thanks for watching.